So let's proceed. Like we said, today we'll be dealing with portfolio building and creation for Fiverr. So we're going to be creating our first portfolio. So that's what gives our clients the opportunity to also want to work with us and see the previous jobs we've done, how we did them, if we are creative, if we are problem solvers, if we could actually think and take up tasks that needs let me say that level of push or an extra or additional knowledge and help. So it's that drives everything you need. So you're on day 4 of 10 days in brand phase. It is about transforming your existing experience into professional proof that opens doors to paid opportunities. So we believe that by the end of this season and session, you have the foundation of your real portfolio. So by the end of today, we'll be creating 2 portfolio designs, one a normal portfolio and another a mock portfolio. So, and this will be done using our format, the CAR format, which we spoke about last week. So we reframe your experience, we learn how to turn NYSC or university experience into professional evidence. That means the project and things we've done before now will also be used for our accounts in our portfolio setup. So we use free tools to produce more projects that demonstrate real skills. We also choose a platform that will be host that determine the best hosting platform for your specific niche. So for photographers, you have Behance, Instagram. For developers, you have GitHub and others. So likewise, I believe for every other niche out there, there is a platform where you can share your portfolio. And you will get to know about that. So this is a case study, the chicken and egg problem. So the dilemma, say clients want a portfolio to hire you, but you need a client to build a portfolio. This is like a trap, but it isn't. So you don't need a paid client to show professional work, actually. So at the beginning of every journey, we believe that we've done some free jobs for clients and even for our friends. Still, this moment is still open to have those kind of, to still do things like that, to offer, if possibly, free service or services that maybe you'll be paid below, you're undercharged. So just to get good content for your Fiverr account. Because most clients, when they come to your profile, they want to see a review already, like this person has already done a job. So, and they've gotten review over that job. So you can make use of your friends. You have fellow coppers. They will be the best ones to give you the reviews you want. So that's an opportunity you have. Put yourself out there. So if your account has quality reviews, it gives your account more strength to come forward. Because I believe when we did our research, we saw about 16,000, 12,000, some 8,000, some 800, and you're able to see that there are other persons who are also in our field. But the stronger your portfolio, the stronger your profile, the more present, or let me say, the ability of your profile to come to the first page is possible due to this intensity and how adequate your profile is. So that is to be put into consideration. It's not just about creating an account and looking for the first page, wanting people to find you to do that first job. You can make use of your friends around, your colleagues, even right here in this room. Do projects for them professionally, like offer those services professionally so you can also upload them on Fiverr. Tell them to go there and give you a review. You can also share the link of your existing portfolios that you've done, the ones you've posted on the other platforms there too. So it drives the visibility of your account. They said quality of outputs is greater than source of the brief. Clients care more about results, not who signed the checks. So you will be able to communicate there. So the NYSC advantage as a corp member, you're already doing work. So as a corp member, you reframe it. Every tax is a portfolio piece waiting to be written. So myself, sometimes I write. So sometimes I also like taking pictures. So if I'm a copper, I'll be having some kind of pictures of the event that takes place around there, maybe like photojournalism, storytelling, or still applying that skill I have to capturing, maybe having a more professional work with, let me say, like an editorial setup for other core members. So those opportunities I have, that opportunity I have has been able to give me content for me to share on any platform. So daily, you should be able to pull up good content, like get good content for yourself daily on what's your niche, on the niche you have. So as a UI UX designer, your friends are there. Most of them are working on thinking of how they want their product they are coming up with to look like, how they want people to interact with it. You can partner with them, act as the product designer for them, think, reason, get the case study, the content, the action, understand the context of the problem they want to solve, the action you have, structure the action, methodology you take towards fulfilling or solving that problem, and the results you're expected to have at the end. So you putting all of this information in place, that's why you have project works, which we all did as you went through the university, you did the project work. So it's the same thing that happens. You know that we've been able to do a lot of jobs without uh, putting most of these things in place. We just carry ourselves. All right, I'm a skilled photographer, I'm a talented photographer or writer. Fail to identify, put down all these points to keep tangible documentation of what we've done. So that's why most data is important. Now looking, most times it's difficult when we are asked to submit what we've done before. So we only see ourselves sending pictures, sending designs, but no content attached to it. And it's the process in which this thing was done. What was it like before, and what was the outcome of the whole thing? So, as a core member, one of the advantages you have is your final thesis. That's your research, the research you did in school. That's an advantage for maybe the people who are going for copywriting or research writing, technical writing. You can still use that. Your PPA work, any report, spreadsheet, or training you created at your place of primary assignment. So even those who are going for virtual assistant and the rest, you've been able to use a tool to solve a problem, to make decisions, to get insight, and to also make further decisions. So all of this information, it's tangible for your account. Done. Yeah? So your CDS project, that's community projects you do. So it's a project management case studies. Those, I believe most of us have not thought about all of this. But it can also help you in your account. So presentation, proof of communication and design. So maybe any presentation you've done, a photograph, video of things you've done, you can also use that there. It shows the proof that you can actually communicate effectively and have a good design skill, like it says. That is very understandable. So data analyst or data base you organize is a data analysis sample. So here's just a brief insight for your current position on how you can apply and help you. So the car portfolio framework we chose for our portfolio design is context tools action. Sorry, context action tools, context action results. So stop just working. Explain what you do. That's what we're trying to say. You have to explain what you are doing, what you have done. That's why we do defense. When you call your presentation, come and tell us this product you're giving to us now. Come and defend it. Come and defend our project. So say framework turns any task into a compelling professional story. So whenever you're creating your CR. It should be within 50 to 100 words. Be specific, be concise, and always include a measurable result. So C stands for context. So this says, for example, the PPA office had a messy physical filing system, causing delays in retrieving files. The action you took, you digitalized 200 plus records into a searchable Google Sheet with categorized filters. We've explained the context. They had physical filings. That means the data were written down, but now you've converted those documents. The action you took converted those documents into a digital format, which is easily accessible and easily retrieved. The results, you reduce file retrieval time from 15 minutes to 20 seconds. That's just a brief example of what your portfolio should contain. So this single, so you also have the aspect of creating a mock project. So you can have your main project and your mini project, which is the mock project. So if you have no experience, invent the work. So what mock project actually does is it demonstrates the same skills as real clients work. So you have a writer, you write, for example, just time you write an 800-word blog post for a fictional Nigerian fintech. Like you're trying to copy the main scenario. That's what the mock project is all about. For designer, you create a brand identity for a fictional restaurant in Lagos. As a developer, you build a to-do list app or simple portfolio on GitHub. Data analysis is a public art. So all of these are examples of mini projects you can do as individuals to help yourself. So also look into that. Those things will help boost your portfolio strength. So, where do we host? Where do we host our work? Hope you can hear me. Can you hear me? Okay. So where do we host? Your portfolio must be accessible in 1 minute, less than 1 minute. So you should be able to choose the right platform that fits your niche. So as a graphic designer, Behance is there. As a developer, you have GitHub, open source, it's available. As a writer, as virtual assistant, as a project manager, you have Notion or Google Drive. So we have for general case, we have Canva portfolio. I also have a platform native, which is either using Upwork or Fiverr, our sections. So if there's any other platform we know here that we could use, can someone just hint us on that for their particular niche? Anyone? Please, I want us to speak, please. So which platform do you know that outside the ones I've listed that you can use to also share your portfolio? So anyone? Okay. Since we are not getting any reply class. Okay. So I'll go today submit two portfolio pieces. One. Okay. So I believe by now on our devices we have one particular project we've done before, Uh, so I'll also guide us on how to write the draft for the description using our CAAR format and also how to host. Okay, that's now moving to that. Does anyone have any questions, please?
No questions, sir.
Close. So,
Is it just me, but I can't hear anyone anymore?
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I'm coming. So, you know, okay. So, I think there's something we need to do. I just discovered something now. Let me explain so you all see. They keep changing the design of this thing. So, those who were having issues earlier, please just follow what I'll show you now. Let's see if the case will be different. So go home. Alright. Let me tell us to see something. Let me keep going backwards. All right. So I believe you can see my screen now. So I'll, I'd also been having a little bit of issue because the Fiverr interface is no longer, it's not the way it was before. So I this aspect you're seeing now is the buyer. This is the buyer screen, the screen for a buyer. So you need to switch from being a buyer to a seller. That is, you're not a client, but a freelancer. So those persons who are having that issue, please. That's why you need to do this now. You scroll down. You see down here, you have categories, and you have for clients. This is the screen that we are on now, and you have for freelancers. So if you click become a freelancer, everything changes. But right here, I'm supposed to I wanted to create my portfolio. But if I click on my profile, I will not be able to do that. I'll not be able to do that. This is the way it displays. Like, let me just show you guys. So this is the way it displays. There's nothing really I can do here. Really. This is not what we want. So go back and click to be a seller. So a seller is a freelancer, while the client is the buyer. Click on become a Fiverr freelancer. Can you also my screen? So right here, all right. I believe you are seeing this screen for the first time. So it looks like. Okay, let's see. You click on create your profile. While that looks looking just wait for it to finish loading. So you go to your profile at the top right. You see it now showing switch to buying. That is switch to become a buyer, a client. But now the current posture, the current position of this screen now is as a seller, as a freelancer. So you click on profile. All right. Yeah, we are. So far, you can see the strength of our profile 7 out of 12. I mean, that's very poor. But let's keep working on it. See. So this is where you put your share your portfolio. So I also want to share videos. Videos actually gives a stronger impression about your page. So whatever you're doing, try as much as possible to also add videos of your work, of you working, and of the works, maybe few or two works you've done. It help boost your account visibility. So, let me go 3 minutes. So, but we start here. So we've added our skills and expertise from the last time. So these other parts. Any certifications you have, you can also add them there. So as you can see, I mentioned last time, your profile picture is very important. How it is, like how clear it is, how visible it is, how professional it looks. It's very important to help and to also help you too. So one thing we also need to learn is how to create captivating, not just captivating, but also attractive. Like, should I use the word attractive? Because if you look at Mr. Beast, who follows Mr. Beast here on YouTube, you see his thumbnails are always very captivating. Like, the first thing that draws you to his videos are his thumbnails and the title of his video. So you should be able to know how to design a very compelling, I think that would be the perfect word, a very compelling uh, thumbnail for your portfolios too. So it differs in respect to your niche. Let me open an example here for us to see. Okay. Let's say we are looking for no. Let's go. Let's switch this. Virtual systems. Thumbnails. Share system thumbnails. I hope we are seeing. So looking at this, looking at this particular thumbnail, you notice that the man is in awe based on the information. So he said this thumbnail will be the thumbnail will provide us my thumbnails will be able to provide you, my thumbnail design will be able to provide you 5 times more views. To tell that thumbnail design is also very important and should effectively communicate what you are offering, the service you're offering. So if you notice, the one for virtual assistant is looking very professional and well detailed. You list out your services on that same screen, while you, the service provider, also there. I think this one would be better if the person is. Can you see my screen, please?
Yes, we can see your screen, sir.
All right. So you need to be able to know how to create your thumbnail. Look at this. Uh, Doing a better job will also be so every text should be visible. Should be very visible. The text you're using should be very visible there on your screen. So that's something you should also pay attention to. The kind of text you use, like the typography you use for your thumbnail, Poppins or Montserrat is good. They are visually appealing, like you can see the text. So and try as much as possible to keep your stuff professional. For a designer, it's a different case. Let's look that for graphics designers. So this is get clicks. I design thumbnails that not. And I like this one. I think this is cloud dogs. Does not look very understandable. Look at this. Look at this. All these thumbnails. So likewise, your own too. You need to be able to put your thumbnail in order to get what you want. Like I mentioned, Mr. Beast, his thumbnails are always, I don't know, because they actually did a lot of research on based on human psychology and all, how to gain human cognitive compel and just all of that. So that's why his thumbnails are always very captivating and compelling. Clean YouTube thumbnails. So, okay, so let's go back to where we were. I think I've not. The programmers in the room will be like, "What's happening here?" Let's say web developer. Okay. So look at this, you're a developer in the room. So you know how to also put out your thumbnail. So okay, let's go back to one thing. Please, we'll just wait a little bit. Let me bring a second. Okay, I hope we are following, please. I hope we are following. Okay, Mr. Emmanuel, sorry. What do you want to say?
My profile is not showing that completion rate.
Sorry, you said?
My profile is not showing that completion rate, like the level of profile completion.
Okay. When did you join? When did you? Okay, you've been here now. Did you see the aspect where I showed you to switch from buyer to seller? Did you see that?
Yes, I've clicked.
So did you follow up with the account creation we did last time?
I don't know if it's network. I don't know.
Huh? Are you hearing me?
Yes.
So sorry. Okay, yours. You said yours is not showing you the level like of your account creation, like the progress you've made, or what exactly are you not seeing?
Like when you click on that your profile 2 minutes ago, it was showing maybe like you know that place where you can share review, then there's something like profile. Exactly the same on my phone.
It's very.
So when you go to your profile, there's a place it was showing below your picture. It was showing share review and the completion rate. My own is not showing that completion rate.
Okay, uh, Mr. Emmanuel, say what you said.
Like go to your profile, go to your profile, and you click on that profile.
I seen it. That's it.
Okay. No problem.
Where are you having the issues?
Yeah, the place it was showing that you said this is where you see the level of the progress you have made in completing your profile.
This is it now. As you can see then. Okay, but yours is not showing that.
Probably, I don't know whether maybe it's because I'm finished everything.
Let's check. Let's proceed. Not anyway. Okay. So we are about to create our so you click on create new project. Project name. Select what that particular project you worked on, what the name is. For this professional. Fashion editorial. Okay, so you select the industry. Using graphics, then finish design. Please, sorry about the. Hello, sir.
Please, can I please?
Sorry for the noise in the background. So, and in this state, in this particular aspect of portfolio creation, you need to be truthful. You say that to be truthful. So every client has that's freelancer that is trustworthy. So how long did it take for you to do the job? This particular one Want to 7 days. Five. Oh, and this was 122. Oh. So this is where answer the like using the CAE formats to try answer the process you took during account creation, during the project. So anything that comes to your heart. So it's been a while I did this particular project I want to use it. Use. So let's say we're editing this. Say okay. And that's getting that luxury luxury policy editorial portraits. Let's say fashion portraits. Fashion and art portraits for social media and promotional campaign. For social media, face funds and storefront banner. Storefront banner promotional campaign. So this is the context. We're answering C right now. The context is an art studio needed luxury quality fashion and art portraits for social media, storefronts, banner, and professional campaigns. So the action I took. So I photographed and professionally retouched the images using Photoshop and Lightroom. Lightroom. It's advanced screen retouching, frequency separation. So in this, for any project you're doing, depending on your niche, you also structure it this pattern. So the context, the action, and the results. You can see separation, program, then program, program. Yes, hello, everyone.
Hello. Why is everywhere quiet?
Hello, is there any like I don't understand though. What is going on now?
Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, can hear you now.
Sorry for the disconnect. Oh,
I think
okay.
the only thing
So I don't know when the network went off.
the only thing I know
I believe. I see my screen. I see my screen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So,
I don't know how time. This means I don't know what to do with it. Like this.
I believe
I can't tell you that. I was doing on Monday. I will get on Monday.
I believe you also me writing all of this.
So yeah,
I believe you also me write about the context, the action, and the results. Please, did you guys partake in that? Okay, let's proceed. Mr. Uchu, what's the question?
Yeah, in my own side, I mean that requirement. In that requirement. About requirements.
What are you saying? What are you saying?
Like he's saying something about Fiverr question, multiple choice.
Uh-huh. Okay,
As we
click the
as we
Fiverr
put
questions.
choice.
There is the option, there is the ask site for you where you ask your own.
So is it a must I put the question? Because I should add at least one question.
Yeah, so what it helps you do is that it helps you get more insight about the project. Those times, let me say, it starts the conversations for you. So when the client wants the gig with you, the questions is what they first to answer. So anyone who is not ready for the gig can you can just leave, but anyone who is interested, wants like it helps you get more idea about it even before you call or talk to the client. So with the client already feeling that answering those questions, you can like let me say do your research on how to now communicate with the client more effectively. I hope you understand.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do you understand, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So the questions you're setting, you're putting out there to help you gain understand what the client wants to do. First, then when you guys communicate, you know what they want so that you'll be able to address communicate better. But some cases you can decide not to add and just go straight to the job. That's not it's better you add those questions. Then section, you know what the client wants and the billing process with. Okay. Okay. So does any other person has any question to ask? While I'm preparing some things here. Does anyone have anything to ask? Please ask. Ask your questions. Only one. And please today, let me share the other slides. Please, any question? Okay, Mr. Joshua.
All right, so you said something about reviews on our project that it helps boost our work. So my question is, specifically, you say we should do a free project and then upload it here. Then we call the person to review the project here. And also the payment method, like let's say we need to like someone to upload a real project here. Then let's say we are doing it free. Like will the person be able to use their normal card to do payment? Then let's say we are doing it free. When they do the payment, we can refund it back so that it will be that we've worked on the platform. Is it possible?
Yeah. I understand. That's something, yeah, you should do. Since your visit is not, it's not you have to create a Pioneer account. Yes, we'll get to that point. You create a Pioneer account, and that will do your transactions. So you link it to the Fiverr account, and most times Fiverr actually delays before releasing the money. So make sure that your client is not shouting, not complaining, has not hanged himself after you doing the job. So they actually the delay before sending money to you, maybe for like 2 weeks. Confirm that your client is okay with what you delivered. First, any other thing is strange. Sorry for this delay right now. Not done with setting up arranging our portfolio for today. So I'll be showing you guys how to also arrange that using Canva. That's, just upload some pictures so that you see. Also, I want to ask if it's possible if we could let me say if I could be sharing videos of the class. I mean, outside the one we did today now, okay, on the progress of what we're supposed to do today. Let me say the completion of today's class now as a different short video for you guys to use. Is that okay?
It's okay, sir. It's okay.
That's the only one person. The others, is that okay?
Yes, sir. It's okay, sir.
So that because it seems like this thing takes time. So we need to cut down on that. I'm following you. I'm trying to screenshot that. So I actually also want to let you guys know that the opportunities you have being in this program again should be able to give you upper hand against your other toppers out there. I believe most of you are serious with the UI/UX and AI productivity class. Those skills are very important. Those videos we watched today are not let me say, a lot of videos we see today online are AI generated. Most of us actually don't know. So people have been able to learn how to use these tools to make money for themselves. And a lot of brands still need people who can make use of these tools to help them do their campaigns. Because the shoot, like the setup and arrangement for just doing a campaign, sometimes it costs a lot. So you being able, anyone who has the skill, the AI know-how, tools know-how, can also fill in those space. You still be well paid, but you also cut costs on the other end. So that's what people need. People need problem solvers. Let's just try to position ourselves. Help. Okay. Also, samples of revenue. You guys talk about install your AI productivity tools. What? You guys taught how to use Fiverr.
Not yet, sir.
A big template, then templates, and use. Just click drag and you can drag all your files and drop there. So you have how many files you have into files. Okay. So we have here. Really like what so it said add some final details. Sharing these details will ensure potential clients see the most relevant projects when they view your portfolio. And you're about to select start time. Wait, it's in there. So, in respect to whatever niche you selected, all these options should be clicked, right? What you're selecting, you have to target whatever you're doing. Mr. Uche,
Okay, sir. So I'm in the app publishing aspect. They're asking me that you just need to complete the following requirement to start selling. From W9, declare your status. That's the first one. The first one. Then the second one is identity verification. Then before they say congratulations, you are almost done with your first gig, but you need to verify your phone number before publishing your first gig. So I don't know.
carry on.
I'm
Verify your phone.
No, the first one they say I should the from W9. He's telling me to declare status. I don't know. So I was telling about US authority. All freelancer on Fiverr must declare whether they are required to complete a form W9 This
Okay,
form must be submitted by
that W9 is for US people who have like who chose US as their location. Did you choose US as your location?
No.
Are you using VPN? Then leave that one. That one is not for you. Put the one down.
So the second one is identity verification. Fill out your
Do that
personal
one.
business information. Okay, I should
Yeah,
do that one first.
for anything that concerns the upload, with that one is not. That one does not concern.
Okay, sir.
Right. So, let me try this question. I'll see how to review it. Yeah, this- what just happened? I think we went backwards. For social media, profiles, upgrade, things. Instagram and professionally touch the images using Photoshop and Adobe Lightroom. Okay. Take advance. Can you touch it first because I'm going and see the results, the details, and reports, the details for the tutorial. Also, So, results. Yeah. Publish this project. So this is what looks like page. First index of this. Does anyone have any questions? Any other question? Any question? Is there anything you don't understand? Any question? If there's no question to tell it a wrap for today. Thank you all for doing your part. I really appreciate your participation, your attendance. Look forward to finishing up next week. Have a good night, guys.